aggravated manslaughter of a child, and 4 counts of providing false information to a law enforcement officer.
Casey Anthony comes up with a new, a bigger, and a better lie. It is at this point, with her back against the wall, that Casey Anthony first says these words: Kaylee was kidnapped by the babysitter.
Zanny the Nanny. My apologies, folks. She's in the news, so I have to say the name tonight, okay? My apologies. So, People Magazine reporting that the big plans for Casey Anthony's tell-all movie have been scrapped due to COVID and other concerns. It was supposed to be this racy movie that was going to have these sexy scenes of Casey Anthony being impregnated, apparently. Scrapped. Not going to happen. The movie's not going to happen. She was supposed to have editorial control over it. So I posted on social media today, the news, and then said, well, what if the movie was made? And I asked everyone to please be honest. Would you go see the movie? And we begin with our 13th juror comment of the day, which could be the comment of the year, from Jennifer, who writes, probably hate her guts. But if I'm being honest, I watched this video in its entirety, which was the video I posted, which leads me to believe I would probably take a peek at her stupid movie. Bernarda Villalona, would you watch Casey Anthony's movie that she produces herself to tell her story?
Benny, absolutely not. It is an insult. I refuse to name her name or to watch her movie. She will not get any promotional marketing from me or any ratings from me. Even if I were quarantined for 4 months and there was nothing to watch on TV or in the movies, I still wouldn't watch her show or her movie. I had enough of her, and what can we say? Haley, 2 years old, you killed your daughter. Stop it.
Jennifer writes tonight, we all know her story. She killed her daughter. She was found not guilty, folks. Was sleeping with her attorney. I've never seen evidence of that. And was found not guilty. What else do we need to know? Ashley McMahon, do you have any lingering questions from the case?
Well, here's the thing. If her tell-all movie was really going to tell us that she murdered her daughter, I don't think the movie would have been scrapped, just due to COVID concerns. If it had some real information and something other than just some racy sex scenes that they were going to try and play up, trying to insinuate that she's, a rather loose woman and, there was some scintillating details, they wouldn't have gotten rid of the movie in its entirety. If it was going to tell us some real facts, then they would have still gone ahead and found a way to make it. So I don't think there's anything we're necessarily missing out on. However, I will admit I am one of those people that I would have watched it at a friend's house. I would have made somebody else pay for it, okay? I wouldn't have put my own money into it, but I would have tuned in just for a second.
All right, Dawn tonight. Can't say I would seek it out to watch, but if I came across it while flipping through, I'd watch it for a bit. Everyone stops for a train wreck. David Shapiro, she said she was going to tell her story. She told a bunch of stories. Do you think if she made this movie there would have been any truth in it?
Well, there might have been some truth. The issue is, what would it have been, right? That's the thing, right? What are you going to believe? At what point is she ever telling the truth? And telling the truth about what? And does it really matter at this point, right? Because no one could bring that little girl back. Whether she killed her, whether she was a part of her being, killed and then buried, whatever the case may be. But, to follow up on what Ashley said, and even the 13th juror there, I think I would watch it. I would have probably paid to watch it. I definitely wouldn't go to a movie theater or be seen in public watching it. But I remember going back to 2011. My wife and I, we weren't even married yet, and we were in New York for a wedding, and we almost missed the wedding on the weekend because we were so enthralled by what we were watching in the courtroom in Florida.
I remember it well. Michael writes, I'd walk out on that movie even on an airplane. Bernard.